When I bought my house, the first thing I noticed in the front yard was a massive oak tree. It was huge. The trunk was so wide it would take 3 people to wrap their arms around it. The branches stretched over the sidewalk, casting a cool shadow across the street every afternoon. The previous owner told me something interesting during closing. That tree had been standing there for over 100 years. Long before the neighborhood existed, long before the HOA. To me, it wasn't just a tree. It was part of the property's history. For the first few months, everything was peaceful. Then one morning, I opened my mailbox and saw a letter from the HOA violation notice. According to the letter, my oak tree was blocking the visual appearance of the street. The board had decided it needed to be trimmed heavily or removed entirely. Removed a tree that had survived storms, decades, and generations. Removed because the HOA didn't like how it looked. The notice gave me 30 days to fix the problem. If I didn't comply, I would start receiving fines. I couldn't believe it. So, I called the HOA office and asked how they expected me to remove a tree that old. The board president answered calmly, "It's the homeowner's responsibility to maintain landscaping." Landscaping. They were talking about a century-old oak tree like it was a hedge. Instead of arguing, I did some research. I contacted the city forestry department, and that's when I learned something the HOA clearly didn't know. My oak tree was listed as a protected heritage tree. Because of its age and size, it was protected by local environmental law. Cutting it down without city approval could lead to massive fines. Even the homeowner wasn't allowed to remove it. So, I printed the city document and mailed a copy to the HOA board along with a short note. The tree will remain exactly where it is. 2 weeks later, I received another letter, but this one sounded very different. The violation notice had been withdrawn. No fines, no demands, just a quiet confirmation that the issue was resolved. Now the old oak tree still stands proudly in my yard. Its branches still shade the street every afternoon. And every time the HOA president drives past my house, he slows down for a second, looks at the tree, and then keeps driving. Some things were standing long before rules were written, and they'll still be standing.